What is going on, YouTube? It's your Shirley Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks, and I got two games for you in one. And at the end of the second one, we have a nice little pack to open as well. So let's get down into it. This first game, I'm taking on, I guess, the Bills. I don't know who all he has on his team. I didn't check his depth chart, so I have no idea how good his overall is. But right when this play happened, as you'll see, look at this. I don't even need to comment on this. Just watch. Once when this happened, guys, I definitely knew this guy was a bum. Like, what? I understand even if you reverse your field, but then reverse it back and then you go back. Oh my gosh, man, it's pathetic. But look at that pick, man. That was a nice little grab over right there. And a couple of plays later, this guy's gonna end up quitting, which I understand after that one play he had with C.J. Spiller. Like, I've taken a 20-yard loss before, but never like a 50-yard run. I never ran back 50 yards before. You know what I mean? But anyway, so once again, this guy ends up quitting before I even score my first possession. So MUT, that's been a little bit frustrating this first season, but like I've said and like I've heard, it gets better whenever you play against people with higher level teams and all that good stuff. Maybe he quit out because it was 0-0. Hoping he wasn't going to get the loss, and it looks right now I did not get the win, but we'll see after. I ended up, after this next game, and that win actually ended up showing up, so it's all good and gravy right there. So this next game is against an opponent who's actually pretty good. He's definitely going to give me my run for the money, and you'll see I struggle at the beginning, and I have to try to claw my way out and make some good adjustments at the end to pull out the victory. So to start the game out, I give pretty much a pick six. He's going to score this next play to go up 7-0. So that was a terrible start for me, especially since I got the ball first, and how short these games are. Man, you can't afford those kind of mistakes. So this possession, I'm playing a little bit smarter. Throw it into the flats, taking what's there and not expecting something to come open on the second double move. And it didn't come open, so that's how I threw that interception. It was really just I was expecting something to come open and threw it before it actually did. And 90% of the time it comes open, but that 10% of the time, if it doesn't come open, you can kind of screw yourself a little bit. That's exactly what I did. And talking about a terrible start, so he pretty much got a pick six, and then, yep, he's gonna return the kick for a touchdown. I need to get myself a nice kicker. I was looking up kickers and seeing how much they were going to cost because I have a little bit of money now for some coins, and it's like 9,000 coins for a good kicker. With I know kickers are valuable, man, and but I definitely want to get a kicker for a couple reasons. I want to be able to kick it in the end zone and then not really be able to return it, and then two, if I would hate for that one time that I need to get a field goal. I'm at like the 35-40 yard line and I can't kick the game-winning field goal because I have a 60 overall kicker like I do now. And I also need to upgrade my upgrading my whole team really, but my quarterback, like Tom Brady, the 76 overall I think, or 74, something like that. I want a mobile quarterback so I can just take off with them, and whenever, especially when my opponent plays coverage defense, whenever people blitz me, I can sit in the pocket and move around the pocket and make my proper reads. But whenever people play coverage defense, it is a huge threat to be able to move around with your QB. So as you can see right now, I'm down 21-7. I made a ton of mistakes, but luckily I got Harris with 94 speed, who is not going to be caught. So he returned a kick for a touchdown, and I was able to answer right back. So now I'm only down by 7. We hit the 2-minute warning. This is a big possession. I need to try to get a stop before the half. Even hold him to 3. I don't think that's good enough because it's a 2-possession game. So we got a big 2nd and 7. He tried to hit me up with the screen pass. I was able to sack him before he could get it off, and then he tries to hit me with the corner route. I felt like that was coming. I guarded it perfect, and then my guy decides not to intercept the ball. And of course, on 4th and 14, I have him in triple coverage, and I was just like a half a second off on my user, and the other two guys were just clueless on how to do anything in life, and so he was able to pick it up. So that's very unfortunate. Then 3rd and 2, he just throws a dot in between my two zones. Very nice play on his part, so I would have liked to get that stop, especially because that 4th down. I felt like I was in perfect position where I was just a half a second late, but my other two guys did not help me out one bit. So 27 seconds left, 26 seconds left. I got my 3 timeouts. Already crossed midfield at about the 43-yard line. We had a little bit of lag going on in this game, as you can tell. That's not your computer. It's just the game was a little bit laggy right there. So we got 16 seconds left. I try to throw up a lob streak to Shannon Sharp. No can do. And now with 13 seconds left, I'm going to end up hitting up the wheel route, able to get inside position, pass lead it, and Thomas came down with the grab. So 8 seconds left. X is wide open, but he did a really good job clicking on, slowing that down. And then he user rushed me through the B gap and was able to get to me just in time. He didn't end up user rushing that second time with 2 seconds left. The computer was slower than his user. So as you can see, look at that awesome separation against man coverage. I was thinking he was going to do the same thing, and he did, and it was wide open. He should have played a little more coverage defense. I do not like blitzing 6 in the red zone. I'll bring like a 3-man like edge sheet or something like that, or even a 4-man edge sheet. But other than that, you should play coverage defense because the field is really condensed. And he made, I think, a crucial mistake right there, because if he could have got that one stop, that was the last play of the half, and he would have been up by 2 scores with the ball. And the reason why I went for it was because I was already down 2 scores, and he was going to get the ball. So a field goal really didn't do anything for me. And then on 3rd and 8, I was finally able to make the right adjustment, and it actually pay off for me. I felt like a couple adjustments in the first half that just did not pan out, and so it was nice in the second half that since I had a little bit of momentum, and it actually paid off. So man, that felt good. So now I'm only down by 7 with the ball, moving the ball in. I really do feel like this guy cannot slow down my offense at all. So the biggest thing for me to do is not turn the ball over, and then hopefully score fast enough so where I can get one stop and be able to at least have some time left, even if he does drive all the way down the field. So 1st and goal, my 78 overall Reggie Bush is rumbling and tumbling to the 1-yard line, and then I scored, and it's the end of the 3rd quarter. He threw a nice little corner out on me, so he's at the 50-yard line. I caged up the counter. If you ever want to know how to stop counters, put your defensive end on a contain. They do a really good job of slowing down the counter. So now I have him at 3rd and 9. I'm just showing you my adjustments. I'm predicting little corner routes he's going to throw, so I make sure that my zones are going to cover the sideline, and they do, and he throws it right there, and I was able to get the interception. So not only all I need to do is get in field goal range, but to get in field goal range, I'm going to have to get pretty close because my kicker is pretty bad. But once again, the biggest thing in this game so far has been the first half he converted a 4th down and 14, and then a couple 3rd downs, and the second half, I took away his corner routes because he was always one of those corner routes whenever it was crunch time or a big down, and so I was able to make some good adjustments and lock that up. It's all about, this game is just like chess, man. It's just a game of adjustments, and you just need to know how to lock up different things and then hopefully just guess right one of the times, and I was able to do that a couple times this half. And it looks like I'm gonna get this victory. I need to get one more first down though, because we still had 2 timeouts, and I needed some yardage as well. Right here, a lot of people would score, but with 30 seconds left and a couple timeouts, that's giving him up too much time. So I'm going to come out to win. He's going to end up quitting right here. Luckily, this game actually gives me the win, which is very nice. Like it's not just like a tied ball game. I know in Virgin Gaming, like I think it was last year, they would tied ball game. You could like quit out, and then the game won't be recorded as anything. So had to send him a little message, and I'm supposed to be until. So good game until you quit. And I had to make sure to tell him that he got put into a box, and I was able to just adjust to everything he was doing in the second half and shut that guy out. So on to week 6, made the playoffs, and that means I got this got a pack, a little Halloween pack, got a 32-game contract extension, another contract extension, and then I'm gonna get 2 more of these, and actually I got some coins as well. Give me those coins, I'll take that. So hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll be seeing you on the sticks.